In this series, we mostly looked at integrating our chatbots with the incredibly powerful OpenAI models. But there are many reasons as to why you might want to make use of an open source model instead. Open source models can offer bespoke, specialized, and uncensored features that are not available with the OpenAI models. One example of a powerful open source alternative to the OpenAI models is the highly popular Llama 2 models by Meta. In the previous video, we already had a look at running these open source models on our own machines and then integrating them with Flowise. Running these models locally can be a lot of fun and is great for testing and prototyping our applications. But when it comes to building production-ready apps, we need a solution for deploying these models to the cloud. Thankfully, Flowise provides several tools for integrating with services like Hugging Face and Replicate. In this video, we will add a Llama 2 chat model to our application by integrating our Flowise app with Replicate. Also, stick around until the end of the video, where I will show you how we can generate images from our Flowise applications as well. Let's get started. So what is Replicate? Replicate is a service that runs machine learning models in the cloud and allows you to interact with these models through API endpoints. This is not limited to language models either, as we can interact with image and video generation models as well. We can use the Replicate services for free, but when your usage picks up, you might be prompted for a credit card at some point. I have used the service quite a bit and have not been asked to enter my credit card details as of yet. So don't worry about adding a credit card in order to follow along with this tutorial. Let's go ahead and create our account by clicking on Get Started. After logging in, you should be presented with a dashboard like this. On this dashboard, you can do a few things like view your recent predictions, upload your own models, etc. But what we are interested in for this tutorial is the API key. We need that in order for Flowise to interact with Replicate, and we will also have a look at the Explore option. Let's first go ahead and grab our API key. Under your profile, click on API tokens. You can then go ahead and create a new token or simply copy the default token. After copying the token, go back to Flowise. For this demo, I'm running Flowise locally, but if you are running it in the cloud, you can still follow along. Let's save our Replicate credentials by clicking on Credentials. Then let's add this credential by clicking on Add Credential. Let's search for the provider Replicate. And let's click on Replicate API. Let's give the credential a name. I'll just call mine Replicate API, and let's paste in that API key. And let's save this credential. Now, let's have a look at which model we will be using for this demo. Replicate offers access to hundreds of models, including language models, image generation models, video generation models, etc. We can browse through all the models by clicking on Explore, and from the Explore page, we can browse all these popular models, or we can use this search box to find models by name. Just looking at the models on screen, we can use the Code Llama model for code completion, or the Stability AI SDXL model for image generation. But for this demo, we'll be using this Llama 2 70 billion parameter chat model. Let's go ahead and click on this model. From this page, we can view a demo of this model, and if we scroll down, we can change the prompt, enter the system prompt, set the max tokens, and some other parameters. And close to the bottom of the screen, we can click on Submit to run this model. And on the right side of the screen, we can view the output. In order to view the API details, we can simply click on the API tab, and this page will give us some sample code and instructions on how to use this model. And we can see some sample code for JavaScript and Python and the curl API. We will not be calling the APIs directly. All we need to integrate this model with Flowise is the name of the model, and we can get the name of the model by going to the sample code and then copying this entire string value. We will get back to this in a second. Let's switch back to Flowise. In Flowise, let's create this chat flow. So I'll click on Chat Flows. Let's then click on Add New. Let's give our flow a name. I'll just call mine Llama 2 Chatbot. Let's click on Save. Let's now add an LLM chain to the project. Let's click on Add Nodes. Then let's click on Chains. Under Chains, let's add the LLM chain. Then let's go ahead and add our language model. Let's click on Add Node. Then click on LLMs. And then add the Replicate node to your canvas. And let's connect this LLM to our chain, like so. Right, let's have a look at this Replicate node. First, we need to add our Replicate credentials. Because we've already done that, we can simply click on this drop-down and select the Replicate credential that we created earlier. We now need to enter that model name. So, from Replicate, let's copy the name of this model and let's add it to our node. Let's leave the temperature as 0.7. Finally, let's add the prompt. Let's click on Nodes. Under Prompts, let's add the prompt template node. And let's connect this to the chain as well. Let's enter a value in our prompt template. I'll expand this and I'll start off by priming the model with something like, you are an AI assistant. Answer the user's questions truthfully and do not make up your own answers. Let's start off with the user's question, which will use a variable called question. And this variable represents the question from the chat box. Lastly, I'll just enter assistant, colon, and space. Let's go ahead and save this prompt template. Next, let's assign a value to this question variable by clicking on Prompt Values. For the question variable, let's click on Edit, and for its value, let's select the question. Go ahead and save your chat flow. And let's test it. Let's click on Chat, and let's type hello. And after a few seconds, we do get a response back from the Llama 2 model. Also take note that if we go back to Replicate, and let's go back to our dashboard, we can now see that interaction in the list of recent predictions. And we can also click on this ID of this latest prediction, and that will show us additional information about the prompt that we passed to this model. This is ideal for keeping track of which prompts work or troubleshooting issues with your prompts. Of course, this is just a simple example, and the real fun with working with these open source models is to play around with these uncensored models. As promised, I do want to show you that it is possible to generate images from Flowise. Let's go back to Replicate and let's go to the Explore page. And just for fun, let's click on the diffusion models. And you can use any of these models, but I'll just go with this stable diffusion model. So I'll click on the model, and here we can get a sense of what the prompt should look like. And effectively, the prompt should just describe the image. To get the model details, let's click on API, and within API, let's copy the model name, like so. Then, back in Flowise, let's go ahead and replace this model name, and let's also change the prompt template, as the prompt template should contain the description of the image that we want to generate. I'm actually going to clear all of this and simply add the question from the user. Let's save this. And let's save this chat flow. Right, let's test this out. I'm going to clear the chat and let's enter a prompt like a cowboy riding into the sunset. Let's send this. And after a second or two, the bot responds with this link. Let's open this. And there you go. A cowboy riding into the sunset. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my content, please consider subscribing to my channel and please like and share this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.